Alright, big game between the Skyscrapers and the Lynx to open up both of their seasons here in the Winter 2026 season here in SPL. Big plot point I took away from that one is Zook shooting 50% during that game, helping the Skyscrapers get up to 5. Did not catch the first period. You guys saw what I saw. Good stuff out of the Open Division. Top 8 out of the Open Division will be making playoffs. There are 10 teams. Right now, the division is led by the Winnipeg Weenix that have already played all 3 of their first week games. They lead with a 2-1 record, half a game above the Vader Acolytes that are right now 1-2. They lost, or I guess they're 1-1 with their overtime loss. The Lynx now being tied, actually. They have already played 1 of their games. They've already played two of their games? Oh, one's preseason. All right, I'm looking at this website. I'm thinking the Vader 66ers already played Beauport. But the Beauport Lynx taking out the Winnipeg Weenix earlier on this week, 6-4. So it's now, by definition, the Lynx are first place in the Open Division with that win. They are tied for first with 4 standing points. And they have the tiebreaker over Winnipeg, regardless of games remaining. But right now we are waiting on the next match to get underway. Chicago Skyscrapers Beauport we just saw coming up at 10:30. It's the Cold Lake Upper Deckies and the Barrie Ice Hounds.
Yeah, bleed it out. Go for the 100th time, hand grenade pins in every line, throw them up and let something shine, going out of my freaking mind, filthy mouth, no excuse, find a new place to hang this noose, string me up from atop these roofs, knot it tight so I won't get loose, truth is, yeah, can stop and stare, bled myself out and no one cares, dug the trench out, lay down there with a shovel out to reach some hair, yeah, somebody pour it in, make it a dirt dance floor again, say your prayers and stomp it out when they bring that chorus in, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, just to throw it away, just to throw it away, I bleed it out. Go, stop the show, choppy words and a sloppy flow, shotgun hopper, lock and load, pack it back and then watch it go, mama help me, I've been cursed, death is rolling in every verse, candy paint on his brand new hearse, can't contain him, he knows his worth, man this hurts, I won't lie, doesn't matter how hard I try, half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied, so why try ignoring him, make it a dirt dance floor again, say your prayers and stomp it out when they bring that chorus in, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, just to throw it away, just to throw it away, I bleed it out, I've opened up these scars, some make you face this, I pulled myself so far, I'll make you face this now, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away, just to
Welcome back in, Oddball. Yeah, it's been a while since I've consistently broadcasted. I want to say it's been 6 seasons since I've sat down and dedicated time to just showing the game off. But tonight we got the Cold Lake Upper Deckies and the Barrie Ice Hounds coming up in the Challenger Division. The East region of SPL this season has 4 main divisions: Pro, Challenger, IM, and Open, going from highest to lowest in that order. So this will be the second highest level of Slapshot we have on the east side of America. The Cold Lake Upper Deckies starting their season off with this game alongside the Barrie Ice Hounds doing the same. During the preseason, these two teams have met, and the result was 9-6 in favor of the Ice Hounds. So we'll see how this goes here tonight. We got 6 players in the lobby. Flick, Rat, Xavier going to be out there for, I believe, the first period. See how that transitions. Ice Hounds will be on the left side of your screen in the blue when we get down there, and the The upper deckies will be in the red on the right with Lacus, Tactical Miss, and Saucy. I don't know the teams or the players anymore, but upper deckies got my vote. That's what we like to hear. Oh, I also streamed their preseason match. We'll see if it ends the same. I really enjoyed watching all levels of Slapshot we got in the preseason. And so, once again, excited to be up here in the booth. My name's Darth. Whenever the players are ready, we'll take it down there. Just a heads up, the mic has some static. Ah! It should be fixed now. My XLR cable will slightly unplug and it causes issue. But 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice. Here for the first. On the right side, it's the upper deckies in the red. Left side, it's the Ice Hounds in the blue. With puck drop, the regular season for both of these teams is underway. Why am I waiting? I could just check the mic quality myself. Here's Xavier behind his own net, leaning towards that top side. It does have some twang to it, doesn't it? Sounds good, or at least not noticeable from my headphones. I hear it. It's kind of annoying me. Big save! I'll see if I can fix it. Flick with an empty net, shoots, scores to open up the season on the right foot. Lacus getting a piece of it, not enough to take control. 1-0 Ice Hounds to start us off here in the first. And right away, we have our answer. Saucy getting the apple on that one. Tactical Miss, the one to put the nail in the coffin. Near side point right between the defensemen. And we got a tie ball game. Upper Deckies winning this face-off back. Flick with a shot, scoring! Top left corner, right where you put the return address. 82 miles an hour from the blue line. Great takeaway, great shot, and a great goal. 2-1 Ice Hounds. 3:40 to go here in the first. Rat off the hip of the defenseman. Xavier to Flick, shooting, scoring, top shelf where you put the peanut butter, and out go the hats for that man. Both Xavier and Rat getting the assist on that one. And they're off to a hot start to the season. They're rolling real deep. They're rolling real to the right. Zamboni's going to have half of his job to do here tonight. Lacus getting his pocket picked kind of again. Didn't really lose a step, but lost enough momentum to give that lane a shot. Lacus here with possession, bank pass topside. Saucy here against that near side wall, finds Tactical Miss back at the point. Shot made, nice save there by Xavier off the forehead. Saucy keeping it low, Rat helping it along that far side wall. Here's Lacus along that far outer wing. He looks for a driving lane. Rat there clears it out to the neutral zone. Tactical Miss here at his own blue line, scoops out one near side over to Saucy. Saucy shooting, goes through the crease, hoping for the deflection by Lacus, but it never came. Here's the captain of the upper deck. He's sending that one near side to Saucy. Off the hip of Flick, defending that centering feed. Even that one down low in the corner, jamming away at it. Xavier there, helping that one along. Saucy towards the crease. Nice save there by Rat, keeping that one out of the pine. Saucy from the far side corner has the pass back to the point. Doesn't want it. Goes for the wraparound. Shot goes off Rat to the near side face-off circle. The scoop out in front goes far side point. Here's Tactical. Picking that one up. Xavier trying to keep that shot lane occupied, making sure to stay on his angles there. Good defense here by the Ice Hounds to continue hemorrhaging the point of their... I thought it was a 5-1 game, but no, it's a 3-goal lead. Xavier taking his time behind his own net, leaning down towards that near side to start this breakout. Wanting Rat to go down the ice, he doesn't. To take matter into his own hands. Right with a shot goes off the side of the cage. Lack is actually going to be awarded that save as he clears that one to the near side wall. Saucy here with the centering shot. The tactical miss. He hits the post, and that one goes near side. Oh, big bag of unfortunate there. 2:04 to go here in the first. Saucy just trying to push his way through that goal crease. Just not quite able to do a good defense there by Xavier with 2 saves on this drive so far. We'll see if they can survive the night. Flick near side, stopped there by a tactical miss. Bank pass to Saucy off that near side wall, trying to continue his efforts against Rat. He gets it down into the O-zone, near side corner. Xavier takes it back for the defensive team. Tactical miss helping out there on that offensive forecheck. Saucy against the enemy goal line, driving, shooting. Nice save by Xavier again. Tactical miss at the red line, near side over to Saucy. Scoop down into the corner. Lack is here, tries to take that one towards that top side, has the pass to the point, takes it over to Saucy with a centering feed. Shot goes off the face of Flick into the far side corner. Lack is trying to fight for the puck possession down behind the enemy goal line. Looking near side, Saucy to tactical miss at the blue line. Zigging, zagging, shot made, Flick with a save. That one's cleared out to the neutral zone, but kept alive here by the upper deckies. Back down low. Flick finds its way back over to Xavier. Xavier, top side, finds Rat to Flick. Shooting near side and wide. 60 seconds remain in this first period of action. Flick throws it out in front, and that one's going to be cleared out of the defensive end here by the uppers deckies defense. Xavier crosses that one over to Rat. Rat through the neutral zone, slapped away there by Saucy. Saucy wins the puck back, but Rat almost finds that chip pass over to Flick in the crease, but not quite able to find him, just a little bit too far gone. Xavier towards this near side, stopped there by tactical miss, thrown back down low. Saucy giving pursuit. Rat there with a step, looking for Xavier in transition, but not able to find him. Goes out the full 200 foot of ice. 26 seconds remain here in the first period. Xavier gets this one back to the point. Rat not able to keep that one on the curve of the blade. Gets that second chance. Top side Flick with a shot. That one's going to be fanned on. Lackus there applying that pressure, forces Xavier back to the neutral zone. Rat to Xavier, centering feed goes off Saucy. 10 seconds with a slap shot defended at the blue line. Tactical miss is going to be bruised in the morning from that one. Xavier off the face of the opponent and out the full distance. That'll be the end of the first period. 4-1 our score. The Icehounds in the lead. 15 shots into the game, 10 of them being stopped by the defense. And the block shots right now, the difference on the board. 3, the gap. The pressure matters in a game like this. 8 shots for the upper deckies, only able to crack the defensive Rubik's Cube by 1 shot. You have 16 shot attempts, not including the post hit. You have 17 shot attempts if we go by the actual metric. You get 1 past the defense. They can bleed. That's the biggest takeaway coming out of this first period and into the second. I don't think there's any substitutions being made between either of these teams. Lit is in the lobby, but he will not be playing. Icehound's left side in the blue, upper deckies right side in the red. The second period is underway. Look there with the takeaway. Lackus here returning that favor. Good pressure there by Saucy. Shooting, scoring! And they bring themselves back up by their bootstraps, and they're back in the race. Lackus with a long distance pass here along that center feed. And Saucy, just like a tight end, cutting that safety short, grabbing possession of the ball and driving it down the field. 2-4. Upper deckies cutting it down to a duo. Xavier, bank pass top side, stopped there by tactical miss, trying to drive through this neutral zone, leaning towards that high side of the ice. Xavier retreats corner to corner, back over to his captain Flick. There's a topside window stolen. Here's tactical miss down low here by the upper deckies. Back to the point, finds his captain, over to Lackus. To tactical miss. Off the body of Xavier. It's going to be wide off that near side. Lackus there awarded that save. As Rat takes possession, topside boards out to the neutral zone. Xavier Poe goes off the boards, but keeps possession of the puck. A lot of elbow room to work with there. Rat to Xavier. Xavier almost forced back into the net with the puck. There is no goaltender interference in this sport. You hack away until the puck's in the net. We award grit and determination. The cluster on the far side wall decides that Saucy has the puck. Tactical miss here, trying to pick up the remnants. Leading pass. Flick has a chance. Forehand, not able to get the puck to simmer down onto the heel of the blade. Xavier almost finds the deflection by Flick on that near side crease, but not able to get it to go. Lackus back behind his own goal line on the far side corner, trying to help this one along to Saucy. Saucy weighing his options, goes near side over to tactical miss. Tactical pulling, passing, finds Lackus. Forehand shot never went. It looks like the stick landed on top of the puck, which is insanely hard to do now that it was back in 2021. You used to see that constantly, where the stick would land on top of the puck would lose all momentum, and then you gotta go and get it again. Doesn't happen nearly as often anymore. The hitboxes are very tight, very pristine, very precise, thanks to Urvion and the Odd Shot crew. Lacus finds Saucy, passing your side with a lot of hatred towards Tactical Miss's forehead. Maybe there's a little bit of something going off the ice. Something for the reporters to think about as the week progresses. But here's Rat back on the defensive side for the Icehounds. Bang pass topside over to Xavier. Backhand feed, a lot of room to work with 2-on-1. Shooting goes off the body. Great pressure there by Lacus. Knew exactly when to come out of his crease to challenge that shooter. Comes away with a block, and now one's going to go in the back of the net. I don't know if that one's real. Can we take this one to Toronto? We are Toronto. It did indeed. Cross the goal line. 2-5 our score. And that 3-goal lead is back intact after a short 2-minute intermission. Leading pass, Rat with an empty net, shooting, scoring. And it's now 6-2. We just hit the halfway marker of this game. 2 minutes 30 to go here in the second chapter of play. Xavier stopped it, had a panhandle on it, didn't know he had it. That was going to be sifted back to Flick. Topside Rat lost to Saucy. Saucy wanting to get it back towards the point to his captain. He'll have to take refuge on the far side wall over to Tactical Miss 1-on-1 here. The forehand shot defended there at the blue line. Flick goes over, lost to Lacus, lost to Rat. Here's Saucy topside, breaks free off of 2 bodies over to Lacus near side point. Tries to get fancy with it, gets picked off, shot made, scores! 11 shots into the game. The Icehounds have found themselves to be the lead horse in the race here tonight by a handsome few. Just tuning in, this is a Challenger Division matchup. These two teams played during the preseason week. We divided the entire league up into groups of 3 where we thought they would fit best. And these two teams found themselves into the same group. 9-6 was that score. This score has got a lot of digging to do to meet that same requirement. I don't know in that first period if the Icehounds stagnated or if the Upper Deckies just played extraordinarily good on the back check. But either way, the Icehounds have figured out, they've solved the Rubik's Cube of confusion. They've made the adjustments they need to make. Here's Lacus down center, finds his way to Tactical Miss, not able to get that shot off. Saucy. Near side outer wing forced down by Flick. Xavier hands that one to the other team, though. Here's the Upper Deckies down in the O-zone. Tactical Miss, shot made. Nice stop there by Flick to come out to challenge the shooter. Secondary try, not able to go neither. Here's Flick, crosses this one near side over to Rat, and then near side corner banks off the end wall over to Xavier. With 60 seconds to go, throws it off the enemy cage. Lacus here to try to force a fumble. Not able to find any contact there. Xavier's back pass finds Flick, and he's got a lot of time to think about what he wants to do with it. Near side, lofty pass finds his way to Xavier over to Rat. Shot made, blocked away between the face-off circles by Tactical Miss at the point. Leading pass finds that over to Lacus. Pulling, not able to get that past Flick. Just stands there stoically. Makes that save. There's Xavier back in the O-zone, looking for Rat, back near side. Xavier wants it to the point, finds not Lacus, but a Flick. That'll be sent out there by Saucy down into the O-zone for the Upper Deckies. He fights against Rat. Rat near side, stopped there by Lacus, thrown back into the corner. Rat once more with it. Lacus not giving him any room to budge on this near side. Saucy here has a little bit of leeway, not a lot to work with though. Gets that scoop, get off the wall. Past the Tactical Miss, not able to score. Xavier with a great stop there, and that'll send us into our second intermission with a 2-8 score on the board. 26 shots have been made, only 10 goals have been scored. The defense has been spectacular here tonight, and I'm sure we're going to see much more of that here in the third. Lit is in the lobby if he does want to play. He will be coming out for the Upper Deckies if you're not familiar with the rosters, but it looks like they'll be keeping their same 3 on the ice. Down by 6, looking for a little bit of retribution here in this last 5 minutes of action. Flick, Rat, Xavier staying in there for the Icehounds. We need new intermission music. This is putting me to sleep. I'm just going to be real with you right now. It doesn't matter. We're back on the ice. Third period of action, ready to rock and roll. Upper Deckies defend right side in the red. The Ice Hounds left side in the blue. Saucy knows he's got some work to do. Hits the post, comes down in the crease, not able to score. Tactical miss, keeps possession, though. Goes off flick, down the ice, X goes in. Not a single shot registered from the Upper Deckies during that whole exchange, and somehow they get scored on. I don't know how Hockey God Jeremy works. I don't know what's on his agenda today, but apparently it's not letting the Upper Deckies have any amount of luck in this game. You can only win so many bounces, but if you never get a bounce yourself, what do you even do? What do you even say? How do you even console that? Saucy finds a way. He throws it down in there. He's getting to work. He's got his hard hat on. He's clocking in 9 to 5. "15 shots, 3 goals in a dream." Flick wins this one back for the Ice Hounds. Back over to Rat in his own defensive end. Saucy here to get back to work. He's not done yet. Job not done. Swinging his stick, making contact, shooting. Oh, what a save by Rat. What a try there by Saucy. Shot made far side and wide. Saucy in pursuit. Rat able to get that one away. Here's Lacus taking that one away on the near side point. Gets this one down to the corner. Saucy off the end of the enemy cage, finding its way back to himself. Backhand feed to the point, and here's Lacus. Fed along to the corner, out in front, not able to score. Tactical miss, had the body possession. I want to say he overcorrected with the stick positioning. Kind of panicked a little bit, maybe. Tactical miss, top side. It's centering feed, stopped there by Rat. He'll clear this one along that near side wall. Here's Lacus back in his own defensive end. Down by 6, 3:45 to go here in regulation. This will be the first of 2 matches between these two teams here in the regular season. And no matter how it ends during, I believe it's week 4. We are currently in week 1, as designated in the top left of your screen. During week 4 or week 5, these two will meet again. And hopefully I get to stream it. I would love to stream the triple header between these two teams. Preseason, regular season, maybe even to the postseason. Who's to say? But this season in the Challenger Division, we do have ourselves a handsome amount of teams. We do have 10. Top 6 will make playoffs. The first round is 3rd against the 6th place team, and the 4th versus the 5th. Winner 4th versus 5th place, the 1st place team. A tactical miss, finds himself a goal amidst the, well, there's no other way to put it, but that's Slide Dog Kami monologuing. 4-9, Upper Deckies making it a game. Fighting for some pride, perhaps. Saucy slapped back along that wall. Bank pass back to his captain. Here's Flick with it now. Getting that one topside back over to Rat. Rat from the point. Gets that one back over to Flick. Shot made. Nice block from the forehead. Lack is able to head that one down to the near side corner. Maintains possession out to the far side wall. Finding tactical miss down to the near corner. To Saucy in the O-zone. Down along that end wall. Hoping for this centering lane to open up. Takes a jive with it. Had it for a moment. Flick getting back there in time. Good hustle there to keep that passing lane from opening up. Saucy able to steal it away. Top side. Wants that wrap back out to the point. Not able to find a friendly jersey to take that one and smack it home. Tactical miss. Challenge there by Flick. Flick wins it. Lacus wins it. Rat with a shot near side and wide. Good pressure, but the rebound comes back out in front and they score. 6 goals the gap between these two here tonight. 10-4 the score. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period of action. Flick chopping that one towards that top. Lacus here doing his darndest to keep this puck from a shot lane. Any possible. As we've seen tonight, the Ice Hounds can score from anywhere. They'll take a shot when they have it. Here's tactical miss, backhand shooting. Oh, what a save by Xavier. I like the thought. Tactical miss, winning it back. Another save by Xavier. Lacus with a shot, blocked away. Flick throws it against the wall. Lacus down low. Tactical miss, centering feed. Stopped by Flick over to Rat. Off Lacus to tactical miss. Near side, driving beforehand. Shot goes wide off the near side. Leading pass. Good stop there by tactical miss. Don't know if it would have been on, but I'm going to give him credit for that block. Still a sacrificial part of the game. Nice shot, better block there by Xavier back between the pipes. Standing tall, standing mighty here in this 3rd period of action. Saucy with a shot, hits his teammate down low, hoping that was going to drop straight to the stick of Lacus, but it did not. Tactical miss, far side corner, hoping for a bit of refuge towards that near side. Gets it to Lacus, slapped away there by Rat through the neutral zone. Here's Saucy with it now for the boys in red. Saucy stolen by Rat. Right, with 60 seconds remaining in regulation. Looking for that shot. Hits that far side of the cage, and that one will remain wide. Here's Saucy to start the breakout here for the upper deck. He gets past one with a daring jive. Not able to find the deflection there by Lack is down in the crease. Tactical Miss takes this one up towards that point. Loses it for a moment. Saucy regains possession for the upper deck. He's topside. Finds Tactical Miss. Forehand shooting. Nice save by Xavier. 20 shots, 4 goals. The defense has been spectacular for the Barry Ice Hounds here tonight. Right, with a great stick check. Flick there to clear that one to the top side wall. Here's Tactical Miss trying to get it through 2 defenders. Back over to Saucy, not able to do so. Rat takes his time. Time is their ally. Flick takes it. Empty net shooting off the post and cleared out. What a save there by Saucy. Black is shooting near side off the post and into the corner. Saucy wins his back at the red line. Near side pass goes through the hands of Tactical Miss. 8 seconds remain. One more goal perhaps if we can get it. One shot, and another save by Xavier ends off the game, ends off the night here on the SPL Network. 10-4 our score. Ice Hounds, the victors here tonight. And I just want to take a moment to, I appreciate the fit. The commitment to the fit is something that has been lost. It's been a lost archaic art for the longest time. Very few teams have a uniform. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it immensely here by the Barry Ice Hounds here tonight. 16 shots, 10 goals. The Ice Hounds did spectacularly here tonight with their 17 saves and 23 block shots. I am sure that we'll be seeing them in the postseason. Who they'll be playing against might not be until the second round. It's hard to say with this Challenger division. Talking to the Ministry of Coordination, which sees all of our divisions and sets up the format for the regular season and the postseason playoff berths. This was the hardest season to seed, according to many of them. And I am excited to see how all of these play out. So hopefully I'm going to be here as much as I possibly can. With the new Discord bot, scheduling games, getting them updated into a list that the casters can see and they can cast from has never been easier. You just ping a bot, you say what time it is, and the game time's set. Every day the caster can ping the bot and see what games are happening that night. It's so easy. It's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. How many passes did the upper deckies have? It's a great question, Beefus. 6-7. They had 6-7. There's 6-7 passes by the upper deckies. Most off night for me, dog. I hear that. I still think you guys played a good game. The sparks are what you gotta focus on. That first period felt like a whole game from the momentum shifts alone. And I feel like the ability to go back on tape and see the difference between period 1 strategy versus period 2 will do wonders for a game's mental, or a team's mental, rather. My Gretz wasn't hitting. Just made too many mistakes. It happens. It is slap shot. The best part is you guys get to play them a 3rd time this season. Ooh. But, yeah, good game. Appreciate you guys letting me cast. And, I think that's it. I don't think we have another one at 11. I'm gonna check with the bot real quick. And we do not. Thank you for the cast. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I don't know how to respond to that kind of thing. You would make myself look like an idiot. I feel that. Oh my gosh. The first game that was ever casted that I played in, oh, it was a nightmare. It was by, what was the Spud's name? It was one of the Georgia Glizzy Gladiators. It was Moss MP. None of you remember his name, but I do. He started casting for the Slapshot Premier League back in Slap 1 Season 3, I believe. And we kept him around into the first season of Rebound. And he just got too busy to cast games, so we let him go. But he came back for Season 4. And he casted one of my games. And that was by far the most stress I've ever been under. Ever. I've casted what feels like 20 Evian Cup championships. I've casted, I think, 4 NCAA championships, or not NCAA, but it's like D3 NCAA championships. Never, never have I been that nervous than when I was on the ice being picked apart by a guy that's never played Rebound. I say that, if he hears this, he has played Rebound, but oh man, it was so much fun. I love Moss. It'd be sick if him and Min would come back and cast. However, I'm not gonna peer pressure anybody into doing anything. If you want to cast for the SPL, we do have a careers tab on the spl.gg website. You get to that by typing spl.gg into your browser of choice. And I think at the top bar, it's on the... It's like bottom row, middle left column is our careers button. If you want to cast, you want to do something like this, by all means, as long as you show the game, that's the only requirement. As long as you can stream the game at, let's say, like 720p, 4000 bitrate, that is all we ask. And just don't berate the players. Like, if a player makes a mistake, it's fun to make a one-off comment and then move past it. Don't harp on them, though. That's the only requirements. And don't get banned on Twitch. Those are the only requirements. And it keeps getting longer. It is the only requirements. But, yeah, I'm going to bed. I got work in the morning. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching some Slapshot with me here tonight. Hello, it's not stress for me. I just knew I was off tonight. And, yeah, 12 shots for 2 goals is what happened. It happens. It happens. You hit the net. That's the important part. If you hit the net enough times, eventually goals will happen. But, apparently tonight Xavier was just... He was on some Adderall. We're gonna have to test him for some performance-enhancing drugs here tonight. Maybe he was using his controller, you know, upside down. Some hidden jujitsu tech that we've never heard of before. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys here tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching some good old-fashioned Slapshot with me. My name is Darth Taxil. And, I'm gonna let this song play out. And then I'm going to bed. Hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night.
Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in without a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure. I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me. Distracted, reacted. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's hard how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in without a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure. I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they confusing. What is risk? There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface. What is risk? Confusing. What is risk? This lack of self-control I